Hey guys, Mrs. Smecki here. Today we're going to talk about solving percent problems, and you can use proportional reasoning to do so. So let's get started. The first example says a survey was given to a total of 16 students in Miss Williams' class. The survey asked how each student got to school. There were 4 students who said they ride in a car. What percent of students ride in a car to school? Okay, well we all know how to find percent, so this one is pretty easy, but for the sake of the example and the rest of the examples, I am going to use the proportion, okay, kind of a formula, I guess. I'm not even writing the right thing. Part over whole equals percent out of 100. Okay, so let me just use this kind of easy problem to explain what this means. So I had a total of 16 students. Well, that's the whole amount, or the total amount of students. Okay, so when I set up my proportion here to help me solve this, my total, or my whole amount, was 16. The survey asked how each student got to school. There were 4 students who said they rode in a car. That was only part of the amount of students, so I would fill 4 in the part. Okay, and then it wants to know what percent. Okay, so where the percent sign is, that's what I'm figuring out, so I'm going to put X for my variable. Percents are always out of 100%. Okay, then I would solve this. There's different ways to solve this. You could do 4 times 100 divided by 16, so we're cross multiplying here. Also, many of you know to find a percent, if I have 4 out of 16, I divide the top by the bottom. You're going to get 0.25. Move the decimal twice. You get 25, and it's 25%. Okay, if you would have done it this way, you would have automatically come up with 25. Okay, let's do number 2. A furniture store is running a going out of business sale. On Friday, every item in the store is 25% off. Joseph buys a table and chairs for $300 on Friday. What was the original price? Okay, so once again, we can think of this as part over whole equals percent out of 100. Okay, so on Friday, every item in the store is 25% off. I'm actually going to come back to that part instead of just filling it in right away. There's a little something different about this one. So Joseph buys a table and chairs for $300 on Friday. Okay, so was that part of the price? Or was that the whole price? So let's see, is this part or whole? Well, we want to know the original price. So the original price would have been the whole price before there was any discount. The $300 was after the discount, so that is part of the price. The percent is always out of 100, so we know 100 goes there. So let's talk about this 25% and what's so different about it. Okay, well it was 25% off. So if it was 25% off, how much did I actually pay? Well, 100% of the price, okay, minus 25% of the price, I actually paid 75%. So I'm going to put 75 here in the percent. Okay, so look, the whole original amount was 100% of the price. The $300 was 75% of the price. So just be careful when you read your word problems and determine, well, do I need to put 25% here or the 75% here? So I put the 75% here because that's what I paid. I don't put 25% here because I didn't pay 25%. I got 25% off. Okay, so anyways, you would continue, cross multiply, divide by 75, and you get 400. We're talking about money here, so the original price was $400. All right, example 3. The $199.99 game console Amy purchased was on sale for 10% off. What amount did Amy get off the price? Okay, so this one, the total amount in the beginning was $199.99. Okay, that goes on the bottom because it is the whole amount. And then it was on sale for 10% off. What amount did Amy get off the price? Okay, so this is still trying to figure out what amount did she get off. She got 10% off out of 100%, so it's percent out of 100. Okay, so then you would solve for x, and you would get, it's going to say 19.999. Okay, all these nines would knock this up to $20. So she got $20 off the original price. So again, be careful with the vocab here. It was percent off, and what amount did she get off? That's why I didn't need to change this at all like I did on the last example. All right, number 4. Herman once had 240 downloaded songs in his collection. He deleted some and now has 180. What percent of his original collection did he keep? So we have the parts over whole equals percent out of 100. Okay, well the whole amount he used to have was 240. So that's going to go on the bottom. Okay, he deleted some, now he has 180. So the part that he has left is 180, and then it wants to know what percent. So percent out of 100. Okay, so you can solve this cross multiply and divide, or most of you know how to find a percent just by using the fraction. Okay, if I take the top and I divide it by the bottom, and you're going to get 0.75, which is 75%. You would get 75 if you cross multiplied and divided by 240 as well. Okay, last example. Anita got 4 problems wrong on a test of 36 questions. What percent of the questions did she get correct? So here again, this is one we have to read really carefully. She got 4 problems wrong on a test of 36 questions. What percent of the questions did she get correct? Okay, so there were 36 total. It was out of 36. I want to know what percent out of 100% did she get correct. So we do not want to put the number that she got wrong right here. We want to put the number that she got correct. So if there were 36 possible, then she got 32 correct. Then we would solve this. You can cross multiply 32 times 100 divided by 36, or just like you do on your homework all the time, you guys know how to find a grade, how to find a percent. 32 divided by 36, you get 0.88888888, whatever, repeating. So that would be, she got 89% correct. Okay, that is the end of the examples. I hope you enjoy learning about percents, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.